Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As introduced, my name is Sarah Kudze, and I'm humbled this morning to be your moderator. So let me introduce our panelists to join us up in front. Joining us this morning, we have Mr. Mpaso Sambo, Mr. Paul Katema, our very own Dr. Chomora Mikeka, Dr. Chipo Kanjo, Ms. Wangiwe Joanna Kambuzi, who is a social entrepreneur leading a dynamic organization, Zuzu e-Hub, that is fostering equal opportunities in private sector development and entrepreneurship, education, and digital information for young women and men. She is representing the ICT Association of Malawi, ICTAM. Welcome, our dear panelists, to our very enlightening discussion where we'll focus on leveraging digital transformation for inclusion and equitable access to technology in Malawi. Digital transformation is an important driving force, but digital transformation by itself will not automatically ensure attainment of the sustainable development goals, especially in countries like Malawi, where 76% of the people are offline. With limited access to digital technology, digital transformation must be purposely inclusive. That is, it has to be designed and implemented with people and human rights at the center of all aspects. Our dear panelists, I have this question for you. How can digital transformation be leveraged to foster inclusion in Malawi and ensure equitable access to technology?
So I was just highlighting how it's very exciting that we're here launching an amazing project for the country that will actually foster a lot of inclusive digital transformation. And I think from me, fostering inclusion is where we're actually looking at leveraging on developing technologies that are not just going to be accessible for specific communities, but for everybody. And also, as you highlighted, the fact that we have 80% of people still living in the rural communities, and that means they don't have access to what's happening in the urban areas. That means also making sure we are deploying the relevant infrastructure, making sure that we also are providing relevant skills, so we are able to make sure that people are becoming more employable and also thinking more how they can use technology on a day-to-day perspective to enhance their productivity. Another aspect is on making sure that we have a diverse workforce. I think we see a lot of ICT experts or specialists being more male-dominated, but how do we make sure that there's a lot of diversity within the sector, and also that we encourage more women to actually become part of the agenda and also be able to be part of the diversity in the workforce? Thank you.
What is your role as a hub? What can we do to make sure that more people have been trained and they have the digital skills that we are talking about?
Thank you, Sarah. So as Mzuzu e-Hub, and even representing other hubs out there, we are playing a very crucial role in making sure that we're providing relevant enterprising skills, mainly for young men and women, so that they're able to actually use that to advance their entrepreneurship prospects if they're looking at starting businesses or scaling up their businesses. As we all know in Malawi, most businesses are still not yet online. That means that even if you go and search most of them online, you won't see that they have websites or even social media presence. So those are like the relevant skills that we need to actually amplify more on the enterprising component. And even on the other side, we are playing a very crucial role in promoting innovation, where we want to see more young men and women being at the center of actually developing innovations that adopt technology for different challenges that communities are actually facing in Malawi. And on the other side, we're also providing digital skills trainings, so that's like, because there's a growing demand across the communities, both for beginner to advanced level type of skills, and we don't actually look at the educational component, so it's even for school dropouts, those that are also out of school as graduates, making sure that they're able to access skills that will make them more employable and also productive within society. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing. So I believe Zuzu e-Hub would take up even in the northern region. I know you cover it up, and even the rest of Malawi.